Hey everyone, this is Video Game Lover here, and this is my updated PlayStation 2 collection. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I'm back to my normal location for this, and I'm going to show you all my PlayStation 2 games. I have been collecting for a while. I have about 100 PS2 games complete in box now, which is awesome, and I'm planning to buy more. So let's get started, shall we? We got Rampage Total Destruction for the PS2. This is a pretty fun game, but it can be really repetitive at times. Pretty short game, but nonetheless a good game. Of course, we can't have a PS2 collection without God of War 1 and God of War 2. I mean, these are incredible hack and slash games for PlayStation. I love the God of War games. Another must-have series is the Ace Combat games. Ace Combat 4 is a fantastic game, plays very well. Same with Ace Combat 5, but I actually like Ace Combat 4 more. I just think it's the more funner of the two, but both games are fantastic. I don't have Ace Combat 0. That game is pretty uncommon, so I'll try my best to get those games in the near future. Got Zone of the Enders 1 and Zone of the Enders 2. These are really good games. 2 is a lot better, but there's some annoying things I don't like about this game. Like, for example, there was this one mission where you have to like cross over these invisible mines, and if you step on them, you die instantly. It's just really dumb, but both games are really good. Forget about Grand Theft Auto 3. This was exclusive for the PS2 for a long time. This is the Grand Theft Auto that made the series popular. We have Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Both are fantastic. All three of them are really good games. Metal Gear Solid 2, a really good game. Really enjoy this one. Draken, The Ancient's Gate. I still have yet to play this game, though this game does look pretty cool. Virtual Fighter 4, an excellent 3D fighting game, and one of the best Virtual Fighters next to Virtual Fighter 2. This game plays really good, and this is a must-have on the PS2, although there are different versions of this game too that came out on PlayStation 2. Soul Calibur 3, this is the one that's actually exclusive to the PlayStation 2, and this is a good game, but I don't really like this one as much as Soul Calibur 1 and 2, but still, this is a good one. Of course, my favorite fighting game franchise of all time, Mortal Kombat. Here's Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, the one that I grew up with, but not the PS2 version, the GameCube version, but still a great game. Mortal Kombat Deception, which is, I think, way better than Deadly Alliance. Mortal Kombat Armageddon, not many people like this one. I think this one's okay. And this one's probably the coolest. Mortal Kombat Shadow Box. This one I actually got real cheap for like $5. I know this game is like $30 or $40. But this is a really cool game. It's like a beat 'em up, and it plays really good. This is a very fun game. Can be a little frustrating at times, but this is a really solid game. Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Now this is funny. I was meant to get the GameCube version because the GameCube version of this game is the only Power Rangers game on the PS2, but for some reason Amazon gave me the PS2 version, which is really strange. But nonetheless, whatever. Army Man Air Attack 2. This is a really good Army Man game and one of the better Army Man games. This one's a lot of fun. Very easy though, but still a great game. Army Man Green Rogue. This game is not very good. The only way this game is enjoyable is through cheats. I do not like this game at all. Contra. I find this game to be very underrated. This is one of the most underrated Contra games of all time. It plays really good. It's an overhead shooter, and I think it's really, really cool. This is a must-have to have on the PlayStation 2. Crash Wrath of Cortex. A decent game. Not my favorite Crash Bandicoot game though, but nonetheless a fun one. Crash Twinsanity. I think this is one of the best Crash games next to 2 and 3. This is a really fun game with some phenomenal platforming. This is a really good game on the PlayStation 2, and it was also on the Xbox. Really good game. Time Crisis 2. This is an all-time classic rail shooting game. Time Crisis 3. Once again, another all-time classic, and this one's even better. Time Crisis Crisis Zone. A really underrated entry of the series. I really enjoyed this one quite a lot. Ninja Assault. A pretty fun rail shooter, but not my absolute favorite of the bunch. Vampire Knight. This one is also okay, but not my absolute favorite. Sonic Unleashed. This is a really good game. The PS2 version, actually, I find it a little bit better because this version is actually much more simplistic than the 360 version. That's just my personal opinion. Sly Cooper, this is an awesome platformer. Very fun game. I really love this game a lot. Sly 2, this one is even better. I really enjoy this one. Sly 3, this one is also really good. The original Ratchet Clank, a must-have platform for the PlayStation 2, a really good game. Going Commando, this is a really good game, but very hard. This is one of the hardest entries of the series, believe it or not. But nonetheless, this one is really good. Ratchet Clank Up Your Arsenal, I actually never finished this one because my original copy didn't work anymore. So this is in the backlog and I'm going to play this one really soon. Jak 2, I actually have the first Jak and Daxter, but it's loose, and we'll get to that way later. But have yet to play this one. Anything with Jak 3, I still have yet to play this one. Jet Li Rise to Honor. This is a good game, a really fun beat 'em up, but can be very, 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 very frustrating. Seriously, this game can be really hard to beat. I'm not joking, this game is really hard, believe it or not. Kingdom Hearts 1, gonna anger some people. I still have yet to play this one, same with Kingdom Hearts 2. Gotta get into these games. Tales of the Abyss. This one I was able to get real cheap. I got this for $10. This game has really blown up in price, but it's really cool to have this game on the PlayStation 2. I heard this is one of the best Tales games of all time. I recently finished Tales of Arise a while back, and I love that game, so I can't wait to play this one. MVP Baseball 2005. This was one of my favorite baseball games of all time. I played this a lot growing up, and I really used to love this game a lot. Spider-Man 2. Really awesome game, and for a long time this was considered as one of the best Spider-Man games ever made. Lego Star Wars video game, a fun Lego Star Wars 2. I find this game to be way better than the first one. 007 Agent Under Fire. This one is a lot of fun, a good game. 007 Nightfire. This version I don't recommend. This runs only at 30 frames per second. I recommend the GameCube or Xbox version. Kind of avoid this one. Medal of Honor Frontline. An awesome first-person shooter. Medal of Honor Rising Sun. Once again, a great game. Medal of Honor European Assault. This one is really good. However, though, I prefer the GameCube version. This version runs a little bit choppy on the PS. Medal of Honor Vanguard. This one is really good. Really good. Can be very challenging. Area 51. A very underrated first-person shooter. This is a really good game. This is actually kind of like a reimagining of Area 51, the arcade game back in '95. This is a really good one. Tekken 4. Love Tekken so much. Absolutely love Tekken. Tekken 5, however, I think is way better. This is a really awesome game, and I love Tekken. Tekken Tag Tournament. This is actually one of the first PlayStation 2 games, and this one's a lot of fun. The Bouncer. I actually like this one. Not many people like this beat 'em up, but I really like The Bouncer. It's a pretty fun game. Smackdown Just Bring It. A decent wrestling game, but they really finessed everyone with that opening scene. The opening scene has amazing graphics, and then the graphics aren't that good in this game. Smackdown Shut Your Mouth. A great game. Much better than the first one, but I feel the story mode kind of overstated as well. 2 years inter-season mode, I think it was just a little overkill for my liking. And this was the game that I traded Metal Gear Solid 3 and Guilty Gear. Smackdown Here Comes the Pain. This game has exploded in price. This game is like $50 to $60 now. But this is a very good game. This is one of my favorite wrestling games of all time. I love Here Comes the Pain. This is a must-have somehow. You find this game cheap somewhere, you need to get this game. This one, very awesome. The original Devil May Cry, the one that started it all, and the one that pretty much redefined hack and slash games as we know it. This is a good game. Kind of aged a little iffy, but still a good one. Devil May Cry 3, the one that really blew the series up, and this one is way better than the original. Combos are crazy. This one is awesome. Maximo versus the Army is in. I didn't really like the first Maximo, but this game is way better. The camera is way better, the combat is way better. This game is way better than the original. This is a must-have on the PlayStation 2. And it has some of the most creative levels I've seen in the platformer for this system. This one is really Riot Guard, a really fun hack and slash game. Really short though, but still a good one. Chaos Legion. Not many people like this game, but I really enjoy it. It's kind of like a hack and slash game with Pikmin elements because you're controlling your legions to do all the fighting. And this is a cool game, and I like the soundtrack in this game. Boojin Guy, a really underrated hack and slash game. Very short, really fun. I recommend kind of playing it on easy because this game's normal mode is really broken, but this is still a good one. This game has also really blown up. This is going for like $50 now, which is insane, but this one's a good. Genji, The Dawn of the Samurai. This is a really fun hack and slash game with a great soundtrack. This one, and the graphics in this game are incredible for the system. I love Genji. Unfortunately, the sequel is not very. Shinobi. This is one of the hardest games I've ever beaten in my entire life. This game is very frustrating. This is a great game with an amazing soundtrack, but oh my god, this game is so hard because there's no checkpoint. So if you're up to the challenge, check out Shinobi. Nightshade. This game, I actually like more than Shinobi because it's nowhere near as hard as Shinobi, and they added checkpoints. This one is really good, but it's also gotten really expensive, but I like this one a lot. This is a really good one. Nano Breaker. Like Chaos Legion, not many people like this one, but I have a lot of fun playing it, and I have a lot of fun speedrunning this game. This one's a good one. Dynasty Wars 2, the one that started the whole Dynasty Wars games. Even the first game was a fighting game. This one is a Muso hack and slash game, and it's fun, but a little bit basic because, you know, it's Dynasty Wars. Dynasty Wars 3, a major improvement to 2, and this one's Dynasty Wars 4. This one is also really good, but you can kind of tell that they're kind of the same game. Now we get to my favorite series on the PlayStation 2, and one of my favorite gaming series of all time, and I'm not sure why they never made another one. Onimusha. Great game. I love this game so much. It's such a fantastic. Onimusha 2. This one is really good. Love this. Onimusha 3. This is my favorite entry of the series. This is a really good one and one of my favorites. Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. This one got really expensive and this one's really good. Onimusha Blade Warriors. A fun fighting game that takes place in the Onimusha universe. In specific, the events of Onimusha 1 and 2. So this one's a cool one. Lord of the Rings 2 Towers and Lord of the Rings Return of the King. Both are really good games, very fun hack and slash games. I really like these games. ESPN 2K5. I got this because it was cheap. NHL 2K9. Got this. Resident Evil 4. Not my favorite version, but still a good one. Ghost Rider, a fun kind of God of War knockoff. Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. I actually have no idea why I got this for the PS2. I already have this on the Xbox along with Bolt. This game is terrible. Dark Summit. Didn't really like this one a whole lot. 007, Everything or Nothing, this is a good one. Dark Cloud, I heard this is a great game, but I've yet to play it. Silent Scope 3. The game that comes with it, Silent Scope EX, is great. Silent Scope 3, however, not so much. Twisted Metal Black, a really awesome game. The first Killzone, haven't gotten around playing this one. And in 2003, I actually have this for the GameCube, so never played it. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I used to have this for the GameCube, but I decided to get on PS. G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra, a fun kind of run-and-gun game, but I have this on the PSP. SSX3, a great snowboarding game. Castlevania The Lament of Darkness, I can't wait to play this. I'm about to play this one really soon. Star Wars Episode 3, a really good game. Smackdown vs. Raw, haven't played a whole lot of this one. And last but not least, an all-time classic, Jam Vendetta. This is a really awesome game. And here are the 3 loose games. Hard Hitter Tennis, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, and the original Jak and Daxter. So that's it. That is my PlayStation 2 collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a long one, but I had a lot of fun doing this. Video Game Mode 58. Catch you guys next time. Peace.